For something so common, periods can feel incredibly confusing, sometimes scary, sometimes frustrating. And when they first begin, many girls feel like everyone expects them to understand something no one fully explained. You're told, it's natural. It happens every month. You'll get used to it. But that still leaves a lot of questions. Why does it hurt sometimes? Why do emotions feel different before a period? Why does your body feel bloated? Why is the cycle sometimes regular and sometimes not? And what about all the awkward questions people rarely talk about? This video is here to cover the things schools often skip. Not just the biology, but the emotions, the uncomfortable questions, and how to actually handle periods in real life. Because here on Magic Theories, this is a safe space for conversations many people treat like taboo topics. No shame, no judgment, just clear and honest information. So let's talk about the menstrual cycle, slowly, simply, and properly. Section 1. The 28-day myth. When many people hear menstrual cycle, they imagine one thing: bleeding for a few days every month. But the truth is, bleeding is only one part of the cycle. The menstrual cycle is a full monthly rhythm the body goes through, and it usually has 4 phases. Phase 1. Menstruation. This is the bleeding phase. It happens when the lining inside the uterus sheds and leaves the body. That lining had been prepared in case pregnancy happened. When pregnancy doesn't happen, the body releases it. Simple analogy. Imagine decorating a room for a guest. You clean it, prepare it, set it up beautifully, but the guest doesn't come. So next month, you remove everything and prepare again. That's similar to what the uterus does. It prepares, then resets, then prepares again. Phase 2. Follicular phase. After bleeding begins, the body starts preparing the next egg. Hormones begin rising. Energy may slowly improve. Mood may become lighter. Phase 3. Ovulation. This is when the ovary releases an egg. Some people feel more energetic or confident around this time. Some notice body changes like increased discharge. Some notice nothing at all. Phase 4. Luteal phase. After ovulation, hormones shift again. This is when PMS symptoms often appear. Mood changes, tender breasts, fatigue, cravings, irritability. Then the cycle begins again. The 28-day myth. Many people say a cycle should be exactly 28 days. But real life is different. Some cycles are shorter. Some are longer. Some vary month to month, especially in the first few years after periods begin. That does not automatically mean something is wrong. Bodies are individual. Regular does not mean identical. Section 2. The emotional and physical roller coaster. Let's talk about the part many people feel, but rarely explain. PMS and mood changes. Before a period, hormone levels shift. And hormones can influence mood, energy, appetite, and sensitivity. That means some girls may feel more emotional, more easily irritated, more tired, more anxious, more sensitive to stress. This does not mean you are dramatic. It does not mean you are weak. It means your body chemistry is changing. And sometimes those changes affect how you feel. The period blues. Some people feel low motivation before a period. Others feel sad without understanding why. Others feel like everything becomes more annoying. This is common. What helps? More rest, less self-criticism, gentle movement, hydration, balanced meals, awareness that it may be hormonal. Sometimes knowing why helps reduce fear. Cramps. Cramps happen because the uterus contracts to help shed its lining. Those contractions can create pain or discomfort. Some cramps are mild. Some are stronger. What can help? Warm heat pad or hot water bottle. Warm shower. Gentle walking or stretching. Hydration. Rest. Medical advice if severe. Bloating. Many girls notice their stomach feels fuller or swollen before or during a period. This often happens because of hormonal changes and fluid retention. It is temporary, and it is common. Less talked about symptoms. Let's normalize some things rarely discussed. Period poop. Yes, it's real. Hormonal shifts can affect digestion. Some people notice looser stool, more bowel movement, or stomach sensitivity during periods. This can be uncomfortable, but common. Spotting. Light spotting means small amounts of blood outside a normal period. Sometimes this happens around ovulation or when cycles are adjusting. Occasional spotting can happen. If it becomes frequent, heavy, or concerning, it's worth discussing with a healthcare professional. Fatigue. Periods can make some people feel tired. This may come from hormone shifts, pain, poor sleep, or heavy bleeding. Rest is not laziness. Sometimes your body is asking for recovery. Section 3. The Practical Survival Guide. Now let's talk about real-life management. Pads. Pads sit in underwear and absorb blood externally. Good for beginners. Easy to use. Available in different sizes. Day and night options exist. Tampons. Tampons are inserted internally and absorb blood before it leaves the body. Some prefer them for sports or swimming. Correct usage and regular changing are important. Menstrual cups. Reusable silicone cups collect menstrual fluid internally. Many people like them for long-term use and lower waist. They may take practice. Period underwear. These are absorbent underwear designed for periods. Some use them alone on lighter days. Others use them as backup protection. Which is best? There is no universal best product. Only what works best for you. Comfort matters. Lifestyle matters. Body preference matters. Tracking your cycle. One of the best ways to feel less surprised is tracking. Use a phone app, a notebook, a calendar. Track. Start date. End date. Symptoms. Mood. Pain level. Flow heaviness. Over time, patterns may appear. This helps you feel more prepared. Emergency period kit. Helpful to carry. Pad or tampon. Spare underwear. Tissue. Small bag. Pain relief, if approved and appropriate. When to talk to a professional. Not every symptom needs panic, but some signs deserve attention. Consider speaking with a healthcare professional if pain is severe and stops normal activity. Bleeding is extremely heavy. Periods disappear for long periods unexpectedly. Cycles are consistently very irregular after years. Symptoms feel unmanageable. You are worried. Getting help is not overreacting. It is smart self-care. Your body is doing something complex and powerful. Even if it feels inconvenient. Even if it feels messy. Even if it feels frustrating. The menstrual cycle is not a punishment. It is a biological rhythm. And understanding it can replace fear with confidence. You do not need to know everything immediately. You do not need a perfect cycle. You do not need to feel embarrassed about natural body functions. You deserve clear information. You deserve support. And you deserve to feel normal in your own body. So, in the comments, what is one thing you wish someone had told you before your first period? Your answer might help someone else feel less alone. This is Magid Theories, a safe place for the conversations people avoid. And I'll see you in the next video.